So class, good morning once again. In the previous chapters on geometry, we have seen the significance of diagrams. We have seen circles, we have seen triangles, the criterias. The main thing was in those chapters we were making only a rough diagram like this. We used to draw a rough diagram just for an idea, and we used to write like this 60-degree, 40-degree, whatever angle we had, we just used to write over there. It was not correct practically, but it was just for an idea. So sometimes in some situations we need a diagram which is very much accurate. Like when you are making a map, suppose you are using Google Map, you are making a map of India country, you are making a map of world. At that time you need to understand the scale factor. Everything must be, what you say, compatible with each other. At that place you cannot do a mistake. That is why the construction chapter is very important for us. Now in the previous classes we have learned certain angles that we can use or that we can make easily with the help of compass. Yes class, do you remember those methods? Class, today is only a revision class. I will not discuss the main questions today. I will just discuss the things that we have done earlier. Now we have a protector with us like this, which has certain angles. It has two sides. One starting from this end. If you take this end as 0 degree, then you will increase like this up to 180-degree. And other scale is from here. If you take 0 degree and you go to this side as 180-degree. You must have observed. If you have your protector with you right now, you can observe this thing, that there are these two things. Now you can make any angle using this protector, but we, what you say, try to make certain angles using compass only. Now the question comes, which is the first angle that we can make using a compass class? Please tell me. What is the first angle that we make using compass? It is an angle of 60-degree. Very good. Because for it, what we do? We have a line. We have a point O. First, we make an arc like this. Yes. One second. Let me check if someone is there in the waiting room. Okay. Praval, Shruti, Krish. Who is this Praval? Varun Pandey. Okay. Varun Pandey 2A. Okay. The first angle that we make, Abhishek is answering, Yuvika is answering. Okay, beta, correct. The first angle that we can make is keeping compass on this point. Suppose I name it D. The first arc that I will take will be of 60-degree. The second arc that I will take will be of 120-degree. We know all these things. So the third, if you take, obviously you will come on this point only, that is point E. Sir, she is Dipanshi Pandey. Okay. Class, please tell me, this point D signifies which angle? This point D, if I started my things from here, this point D is signifying which angle? 0 degree, Piyush, very good. This angle, this point, suppose I call it F. This F is signifying which angle? This F is signifying which angle? Yes, it is signifying 60-degree. So I don't need any line right now. This point is enough because I know as soon as I will join O and F, I will get an angle of 60-degree. Similarly, if this point is G, this signifies an angle of 120-degree. This E signifies an angle of 180-degree. But if I reverse, if I want to reverse it, that is also possible. I can make this E as 0 degree, I can make the G as 60-degree, I can make the F as 120, and I can make the D as 180. Is that clear to everyone? You can start from D or you can start from E. No issues there. Now, the question comes, these were the angles that we made directly. These were the angles that we made directly. Then in class 7th, your teacher told you how to draw certain other angles using these angles. So the first angle that you made in your life, apart from these all, was, the first angle that you made was 90-degree. Yes. Can you tell me what was the procedure to draw a 90-degree angle? Can you tell me what is the procedure to draw this 90-degree angle? Okay, Piyush saying 60 and 120. Okay, but Piyush, how you got this? That it is between 60 and 120, or you have to bisect these two only? Aryaman is saying 0 and 180. Very good. Utkarsh saying arc from D and D. D and D. Yes, Utkarsh, correct. That means there are more than one method. Now the question comes, how this comes to your mind? The question is how you were able to understand that it is between. Abhishek is saying 16 120. Okay, beta Abhishek. Now let's see. Now I'm telling you the procedure. We actually cannot draw this 90-degree directly. So we need to find certain angles, then only we can find 90-degree. Now the question comes, I want to find two such angles. I want to find two such angles in between which our angle lies. So I want to find two such angles in the center of which our required angle lies. The procedure to find these two angles is very simple. First, we will make it twice. Make it twice. What is twice of 90-degree class? It is 180 degree. So what I'm doing is I'm trying to find those two angles between which our angle is lying. Okay, so double is 180 degree. Now I will write the combination of angles that I can easily make. Now I will write the combination of two angles whose, okay, Taranjit is there. One second. Taranjit, Jivansh, Dipanshi. So we have crossed 70. Good thing to cheer about. Now, class. So tell me the first pair of two angles whose sum is 180 degree. Tell me the first pair of two angles whose sum is 180. Yes, the first pair is 0 degree plus 180 degree. If I take these two angles, their sum is 180, and if I divide them by 2, what I will get? Yes class, what will I get? 90. This gives me an idea. If I am able to draw 0 degree, if I am able to draw 180 degree, and I draw their perpendicular bisector, what I will get is a 90-degree angle. Ishan, very good beta. You gave the second case also. Now similarly class, there is one more way to get the sum of 180 degree, and that case is the one that you have learned in your school time. That is, sorry, not your school time, because this is also your school time. In your previous classes, it was 60 degree plus 120 degree upon 2. This will also solve the purpose. Yes class, if you draw 60 degree, then you draw 120, you can easily get this one. Now, so you can use any of these. Obviously this first one is easy, but sometimes we don't have a complete line. Sometimes we have the point on the end. In these cases, it is not easy to draw complete arc and all these things. So 60 plus 120 is a constant. 60 plus 120 is 180 degree beta. Vaishnav, 60 plus 120 is 180 degree, and divide by 2 gives you 90 degree. So this gives you an idea that your angle is between these two. Okay, nothing like constant over here. It is just an idea to obtain between which two angles my angle is lying. Sir, 180. Very good, Vaishnav. Vaishnav is saying, sir, 80 and 100. Yes, class. He is correct. He is not wrong with this thing. But tell me, is it easy for you, Vaishnav, to draw 80 degree and 100 degree on the compass using compass? Vaishnav, please tell me, is it easy for you to draw these two angles using compass? Our whole sole, what you say, requirement is to have two such angles that we can draw easily. Abhishek, again, 30 degree and 150 you can do, but that is also a very long method. Abhishek is giving a very good, what you say, third method, 30 plus 150 upon 2. This is also possible, but it is a very long method, because first you will draw 60 degree, then you will bisect it, then you will draw 180 and 120, then you will bisect them, then you will get 150 and 30, and then you will bisect them again. So totally you will have to bisect 3 times. So again, I will not recommend you for this method. I will not recommend you this method. Jasnoor, this is already taken beta. 60 plus 120 is same as 120 plus 60. Nothing difference is there. Okay. Jasnoor, is it fine? So class, are we ready to see these constructions? Please confirm. Okay. Before that, I would like to ask one more thing. Suppose we want to draw 75-degree. Class, suppose we want to draw 75-degree. Tell me, first what we'll do, we will try to find twice of it. The twice of it is 150-degree. Now we will try to find two angles whose sum is 150 and their bisector is giving you 75. Tell me. Okay, Bhavya is saying 60 and 90. Others please try. Others please try. This is one method to draw. Moksha, correct beta? Same thing. Good. I think all of you got this. And second way is 0 and 150 upon 2. So either you get 60 and 90 and then find the bisector. Anuranjan is saying 30 and 45. Okay, Anuranjan, that's fine. But in this case, you are just adding the angles. You are not finding the bisector. That is fine. You can first draw 30-degree angle, and on that you can again draw 45-degree angle, but that will be a little bit tough for you. 60 plus 90 is the easy one. Yes class. Vaishnav is saying 30 and 120. Again Vaishnav, it is correct. No issue, no problem. You can go for that also. Now I think enough of this explanation. Now we should start with the process. For that I have a surprise for you. Let's see. This is a surprise. Let's see how to draw. Today's exercise 11.1 is very easy. With all these concepts, you can draw them. No issue will come to you. Okay. Now, first I will tell you how to draw this angle of 90 degree. Yes, Piyush, let's see. First, one second now. So we have this scale. Suppose I want to draw with the first method of 90 degree, that is 0 and 90. What I will do, I will take a pencil like this. So this is the line given to me. On this, I have a point O. This point O. Now, to draw an angle of 90 degree, I will make a semicircle using this point. So let's see. So this is the semicircle that we have drawn. Now, one second, we should not remove it like this. Now, without disturbing the compass, what should we do? We should name these points. Sir, compass is lazy. Now see, suppose I call it point D, I call it point E. Now we have the option of first case, that is we can draw an arc of 60 degree at this point. So this is the first arc. Oh, that this is not required at all. Now why I'm doing this? Not required. Sorry. Let me undo this. Now we can directly draw for 90 degree because we have an angle of 0 degree and 180 degree. Class. What should we do? We should open the compass like this, more than half. So I will take the first arc from 0 degree angle. The first arc will be like this. I have locked the compass, so it should not move. Now I will take the first arc. The first arc like this. Now again take compass to second point, that is 180 degree. I have taken an arc from 0 degree. Now I will take another arc from 180 degree. Again, lock the compass. It should not move. It is moving. Okay, it is not moving like that. That is the thing. Now, yes, now we can take the arc. So that's it. Now you just need to join the point O with this thing, and this angle is how much, class? 90 degree. You can check also. See, when you keep the protector on this like this, you can see it is exactly correct. Yes, class. If you start from this side or from that side, in both the ends, you will get an angle of 90 degree. This was the first way to draw it very easily. But for this, you need to have both the points on the line. If your point is lying on the end, if your point is not in the middle, but in the end, this way will be a little bit difficult for you because you will have to extend the line. That is a little bit cumbersome process. So let me show you how. In that case, yes. Now let me show you the next case, class. I think it is clear to everyone. Now let me try the next one. One second. Let me take clear. The next case. The next case, when your point is lying on the end. So in this case, one second. Let me draw from here. Now see, this is your point O. This time. Now you cannot draw the circle that way because it will not give you the next point of 180 degree. So this time you will have to go for your previous method that you have learned, 60, 120, and then the bisector. So first, let me bring the compass on the point O, which is your end point. Now, let's see. Again, it is quite large. Now it's fine. See, first we will make the same way. So as we don't have the other point, suppose I call it D. As I don't have the other point of 180 degree, we cannot go for that. If you want to go for that only, you will have to extend the line. That is also a possibility. Yes, class. If you want to go for the first method only, in that case, you will have to extend this line so that it will cut it somewhere. The point at which it will cut the extension, that will be your 180 degree, and you can follow the same process. If you don't want to extend this, in that case, what will you do? You will come to the point D, then you will take an arc. Easy. One second. Oof. Now it's okay. So the arc, this one arc is 60 degree. Then you will come to this point. You will take another arc of how much? 120 degree. So we have got these two. Now what will we do? Now we will draw the bisector of these two angles. We have got this angle as 60 degree. Error is coming not only, but I know this is an issue in N-type application industry. That's why the issue is coming. It will be done, don't worry. Suppose this point is E, this point is F. We all know that this point E is signifying which angle? It is signifying an angle of 60 degree, and F is signifying an angle of 120 degree. Now we can open the compass little bit if we want. If we don't want, that is also okay. So I am opening little bit, but make sure once you open it, it should be fixed after that. Now I'm fixing it. Now at this point, take an arc, then come to this point F, take another arc. So we have done it. Now we just need to join these 2 points O and this new point, and again we have obtained a right angle. So class, was it clear to everyone? Was it clear to everyone? Please tell fast. Now I will try the next angle, 75 degree. Let's do it fast. Yes. Next angle is 75 degree. We have already learned how to draw it. Tell me how you want to draw it, beta. 75, 60 and 90. That way only. Yes, sir. Okay. Now see, this is the arc. Now we will come to this point of 0 degree. From this point, we will take the first arc of 60 degree. This is the first arc of 60 degree. Now keep the compass on this 60 degree angle. Take another arc of 120 degree. Then we want an angle of 90 degree. For that, again, same procedure you can follow, or you can go for that also, because here we have in center. To make 90 degree angle, what I will do, I will keep compass on 0 degree, open it more than half, take the first arc, then keeping on 180 degree, I will take another arc like this, and we have got the required angle 90 degree like this. Oh, sorry. How to remove this? Okay, now it's okay. Again, line. So we have got 90 degree angle. To draw 75, I know I will have to bisect this angle, that is 60 degree, and this angle, that is 90 degree. So very easy. Bring compass on 60 degree now. Take the first arc. I'm making it a little bit closer now. The first arc like this. Then keeping on 90 degree point, I will take the next arc. As it is not cutting right now, I will again have to extend the previous arc. So it is cutting here somewhere. No? Now we have got the point. Let me take this line again. And this is the required angle. Let me check it, how close it is. When you will check in your copies, it will be having some sort of error. In my case, I am getting 72. It should have been 75. So if you draw it more properly, more constructively, maybe you will get closer, 73, 74. Okay, no issue. Because in case of compass, it moves little bit. So no issue. I hope it is clear to everyone. Please confirm fast. I hope it is clear to everyone. Sir, explain again after 120 degree. Okay. Abin, after 120 degree, actually, I didn't use 120. I needed one angle of 90 degree. I needed other angle of 60 degree. Abin, first I draw an angle of 90 degree, then 60 degree, and then I made their angle bisector. That's it. Because I have seen in the formula that angle bisector of 60 and 90 gives me 75 degree. Now let me try one more question with you. Suppose you want to draw 105 degree. Class, suppose you want to draw 105 degree. Let me take the pencil. 105 degree. Now which two angles you will take, class? Okay, Vaishnav, ask fast. 120 and 90, Piyush is saying. Okay, the next angle I am saying is 105 degree. The twice of this angle is 2 5s are 10. 1 will come 210. So class, we need two angles whose sum is 210. So to make angles, we are adding and dividing by 2. So can't we subtract also? No, that will be difficult for you. Okay, addition is still okay, but subtraction is not fine for you. Okay, don't go for that, because we are here trying to make the things using compass. We already have a protector with us, We don't need all these things, but still we are trying to find because we need to learn something extra. That's it. So as per your answer, we can take 90 plus 120, that will give me 210, and divide by 2 will give me my required angle. And Rudra is saying 180 plus 30. Okay, 180 or 30 you are saying, na? 30 plus 180 upon 2. This is also correct, class. This is also correct. But this one is, oh, okay, both are similar. Both are similar. Okay, Anuranjan saying the same thing. Bhavya is also saying the same one. So you can go for this method or this method, whichever you like. We have 2-3 minutes, so I can try it over there. You have to do the same exercise 11.1 complete today in your copy. Try to use different methods and check with your protector. You can do it. I know. Okay. So first I will draw a line. Okay. So after this, tell me which combination should I take? Shall I take this one 90-120 or 30-180? Please tell me fast. Which combination you want? 30 and 180. Okay. For 30 and 180, let's see. Obviously Bhavya will say his only, na? Bhavya said this one. Class C. Now I'm going for 30 and 180. So let me bring it a little closer like this. So first draw the arc, semicircular arc. After this, we will draw the 60-degree angle. Sir, we will bisect 60 for 30. Yes, beta Vaishnav, you are correct. You are absolutely correct. We will bisect 60 for 30 degree. So we have got the angle of 60 degree. To obtain 30 degree angle, it is very easy. We just need to bisect this 0 degree and 60 degree. Yes. Let me open it a little bit. Now let me take the first arc. I have locked the compass so that there is no issue. Okay, no, from here it will be coming. So the first arc is here. Second arc from this point, it is coming somewhere here. Now we have got the required angle 30 degree. Let me join it. Like this. So this is the 30 degree angle. Sir, I've drawn 30 below, but no need. Always go from smaller to larger. You have done the mistake. You have drawn 180 first and then you drawn 30 degree. That is wrong. First draw 30 degree angle and then go to 180 degree. Okay. Now it's very easy for us, class. We already have 30 degree angle. We already have 180 degree angle. Just see this thing, class. This is the 30 degree angle and this is the 180 degree angle. What we need to do now? We just need to bisect it, class. Please see. Are you able to understand this thing? Please tell. Are you able to understand this? So first arc keeping at 180 degree, second arc keeping at 30 degree. We have got the answer. Let me join them and then we will try to measure it, how close we are to the right answer. Coming somewhere here, let me use D now. So are we close, class? Are we close? Please tell. Yes, we are close. We are at 10. I think we are absolutely correct this time. Hai na? 1, 2, 3, 4. Little bit disturbance is there, but still we are quite close. So you can go for this method or the previous one. And with this, I'm going to close this one.